Hey, well, today what I'm doing is I got some chestnuts here that I'm going to be planting. Now, earlier this year, I had, or rather, back in the fall, I had shared stratifying, getting seeds ready for stratification. And today is the day that I took them out of the refrigerator. We're sitting at the end of the first week of January. I've got my flower pots, or tree pots rather, all set up and ready to go. I took the chestnuts out. I washed them up a little bit, had a little bit of mildew, and just to get rid of that mildew. Now, you can see the taproot in there. Now, you don't want to plant that straight down. These chestnuts, a little bit of medium back. I'm going to plant them about as deep as they're setting. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to lay it on its side. And then I'm just going to cover it back up. A little bit later on I will be, keeping them watered and waiting for Mother Nature to help me out. These tree tubes, or tree pots, are pretty good for long taproot. And I'm raking from one side of the pot, as far as the corner, to the opposite corner there. So I want that seed not directly in the middle. I want the root in the middle of that pot. I'm not looking at where the seed position is as far as in the middle of that pot. Like I said, I want that root to be in the middle. Got a little root curling out of there. And covering them back up. Just got to make sure I stay on top of the watering so they don't dry out on me. Taproot hasn't come out of that one right there, but it's splitting open, so that's telling me, yeah, she's getting ready to germinate. Of course, I've had these seeds stored at temperatures roughly somewhere between 35 to 40 degrees. And now that I'm getting them out, they're going to be more willing to take off. And that's a big chestnut. And the dirt out here is a little bit warmer. I'm guessing we're setting roughly around 60 degrees down here in the basement, maybe 65. We got the wood burner continuously burning. There's my first 9 right there. And some of the ones that I'm putting in there, the taproot hasn't come out yet, but they're split open. Like I said, they're getting ready to germinate. And this right here will quicken the germination even more. Let's set this down. Put this back here in its place. Another pail right here, or another crate. You know what, this time I'm going to go ahead and do all my dirt ahead of time so I can make this a lot quicker instead of taking so long to do what I'm doing. Now, the dirt itself, or the depth that I'm putting these chestnuts in, is about the amount of dirt over top of the chestnuts is about the height, the thickness. So, you see how thick that chestnut is, where it sets, which means I'm going to put that much dirt over top of it. and that'll help prevent it from drying out. Another good taproot right there. There's another good taproot right there. Get them all in here. I'm looking to see which way the taproot's going. I'm guessing right here, taproot's coming down this way. Well, I'm going to go ahead and plant it with the taproot facing down while the chestnut is laying on its side. There's that. Get this one over here. And finally, 2 more to go. Got a split. You got a little tiny taproot coming out right there. Okay. There. Well, here it is, like I said, we're in the first week of January, the end of the first week of January. These right here will come up. Oh, I'll start seeing growth out of them. Not January, forgive me, February. We're in the first week of February. These will pop up. By the end of the month, I'll see a little bit of growth. And then throughout March, we'll be able to see them grow as they go, and they'll be about 18 inches to 2 foot tall by the time planting season comes. And by the time planting season comes, these trees that are right here behind me, they're dormant, and they'll be woke by then. That's why they're in here, to wake them up. I have them stored in a coop outside, and we're going to see what happens. Anyways, just something I wanted to share with you. As far as germinating tree seeds, like I said, those are chestnuts, and they're for a friend of mine. I don't need them. I got 64 trees out there of my own as far as chestnuts. But anyways, my name's Jim. If you like what you see, subscribe. And don't forget to click on that bell for notifications. Any questions or comments that you may have, feel free to post them on there. I look forward to hearing from you. You all have a God bless day.